All right, so let's be honest, man. We didn't expect much from this card. I mean, bedtime this week was talking about he might retire. I saw MMA Guru smacking his, banging the desk, having conniptions. And even me, dude, this is like a month in. I'm thinking my whole YouTube career is over because if this is what I have nothing to talk about with this card. I had nothing to talk about. I thought it was done. But man, this card actually turned out really, really good. It started out, I mean, I'm going to be honest, it started out awful. Started out absolutely awful. I was like, okay, I'm excited. Let me see Mo Usman go in here. He looks like a tank. Honestly, I was playing Red Dead Redemption. I was like, you know what? Let me wait and see if he gets a KO. And if he gets a KO, I'll go back and watch it. You think he got a KO? He didn't. Dude, guess if he got a KO. He absolutely did not freaking get a KO. Dude looks like the Incredible Hulk, like midway through transformation. Didn't get a KO. I don't know what the deal is. I feel like he would be better playing a UFC fighter in a movie than being a UFC fighter in real life. Because he looks so terrifying until he actually starts fighting and you're like, okay, well, all right. If this was like looking menacingly in the mirror in a stare down competition, he'd be world champion. But when it comes to actually fighting, I don't know what the deal is. I think we need to get him in some auditions, and not tough auditions, not Dana White Contender Series auditions, but some like Marvel movie auditions. I see that he loses. I go and I take a nap. I check the app. And I see it's all decisions. Mo Usman, decision. Luana Carolina, decision. Trey Ogden, decision. Miranda Maverick, decision. And then I see my boy Cody Gibson. He got a submission. So I go in and I watch that. I like Cody Gibson because he fought Brad Katona, and Brad Katona is just so unlikable and tough. Y'all remember that? So I'm rooting for Cody Gibson because he didn't really shut up Brad Katona and tough, but he kind of made him eat his words a little bit. But bro, last week we talked about this guy. He had a Gracie Barras triangle on his chest, and then the guy crawls up him, goes from guard to mount, and then immediately gets an arm triangle. And this week it's no better. This dude has crucified Jesus Christ on his chest. I think if you can't defend an arm triangle, you shouldn't get a chest tattoo because it's just looking bad. You got Jesus getting crucified on your chest. A guy with the 10 Commandments. It's like the Old Testament versus the New Testament right here. You're participating in Christ's suffering. It does not look good, dude. It does not look good. We got to stop. Guys, we got to stop with the chest tattoos. Okay? Stop it. Especially if you don't have arm triangle defense. We got to stop it as a community. Now, last week, man, I made a boxing video, and I had a bunch of these delusional boxing fans come in. If you look at the comments on that video, so much hate that I get. So I know if you're a boxing fan, you're watching this, you probably didn't subscribe because you hate me. But let me show you what an arm triangle is. It's when let me show you what the arm triangle is, you boxer. So the arm triangle is when you take your arm and you squeeze it with your neck and then they choke out. Y'all a bunch of silly goosers. These boxing fans came in here telling me grappling doesn't exist. Anthony Joshua didn't run away from anybody. Dude, Anthony Joshua ran away from everybody, guys. Everybody, meaning he didn't want to be an undisputed heavyweight champ? Huh? No, he just wanted to fight one belt? Dude, we're talking about UFC right now. My bad. Next fight was amazing. Hyder Amil. I go off. My wife and I go running. Okay, I come back to the house and I see some guy had a 38 punch combo and it's all KOs in the main card. Dude, the main card was banging. Hyder Amil comes in and gets a 38-piece wing with fries. Dude, this guy is a dog. I saw an interview right after it, and he's talking about, I was actually in college. I had to hide that from everybody. So, I just graduated in May. And it made all the sense in the world. He's from the Bay Area. He's going to college. Dude, that's how you fight when you got $100,000 in student loans. He's not fighting Junyi Choi or whoever that guy is. He's fighting Sally Mae right now. He's fighting for his life. Okay? That's how you do it, man. This is another Dana White Contender Series. You're gonna see a lot of Dana White Contender Series guys on this card. They were getting after it, bro. They got after it. Next fight was, dude, is all the Koreans named Choi? Pretty much, Algio, he had some nice striking, right? He had these spinning back fists, back elbows, and then he goes, "Oh, actually, I think I'll stop." And oh goodness, and then this boy Choi comes in and whoops him. But dude, Bill Algio. First of all, I forgot that people were still named Bill. We're still making bills in 2024. I didn't know we still had bills in 2024. But some guy named Bill Algio. He had really good striking, man. I really enjoyed watching his striking. He did like this like question mark kick, followed it up with a punch, and then he was like dipping and dodging and getting a lot of good counter shots, but this boy got him with that left hook. I guess he broke his orbital. That's why he kind of just fell down in pain. But that was a really good fight. Next fight, you had Bruno Silva versus Cody Durden, and Bruno Silva, let's be honest, guys, he looks like a great value version of Ilia Topuria, doesn't he? He looks like great value Ilia Topuria. So these guys were teammates. They both fight at ATT, American Top Team. If you're a boxing fan and you're watching this, you have no idea what anything is unless we're fighting with our two hands. You don't know nothing else, right? So American Top Team is a gym where people train, and they train fighting with their arms and their legs, and also some grappling. Grappling is a real thing, by the way, boxing fans. Jeez, bro. Y'all got me so wound up. Also, y'all don't know nothing about winding up nothing except unless it's a freaking uppercut. You don't know nothing about getting wound up in a grappling exchange because you're a boxer. Dude, these guys, they pissed me off. If you just look at my last video, I had to hold my tongue, bro, because y'all were getting on me, these boxing fans. Anyways, we got store brand Ilia Topuria, aka Bruno Silva, aka not the other Bruno Silva who fought Alex Pereira, but a featherweight Bruno Silva, or actually flyweight. And he was actually losing the first round. Then he comes back, hits him with a crazy uppercut. Hits him with a crazy up. You see his mouthpiece fly out, like Tracy Cortez's eyebrow. Y'all saw his mouthpiece fly out? Yeah, it was pretty bad. So that was a really cool fight. Next, we had Kurt Holloway. If you watched Tough season with Conor McGregor, you remember Kurt Holloway. He was a veteran who came back, won his way back, won Tough. Kurt Holloway works on a farm. It was good to see him win. He won by decision, so I'm not going to review it, but he's super elite black belt jiu-jitsu. Once again, boxing fans, jiu-jitsu is a martial art that people do, and it actually works.
Come on now, dog.
Since you guys know everything, tell me what a omoplata is. It's not a Mexican dish. It's a real freaking goodness, dude. Y'all got me wound up. Okay, next fight, crazy. I think I'm a brand new fan of this guy. His name is Steve Garcia, and in the promo, they're telling us that he beat Chase Hooper. And he's on like a 3-4 fight knockout streak. He beat Chase Hooper. That's y'all's boy, right? They got your mans. And this guy, he came out here. I'm a new fan. He's from Albuquerque. He's got the longest knockout streak in the UFC now. He comes out, he fights this buff Korean dude. Once again, I don't know what, like all of Korea was there. And he kind of has this hunched over stance. The Korean guy has like a karate stance, and he pops him. He wobbles him. The guy starts doing the stanky leg, and then he gets down to the ground, and he does, he hits him with the I'ma do myself. The Kendrick Lamar. Dude, he looks angry about something. And you know what? It's kind of cool watching UFC because you see guys with a build. This guy's build was like a high school freshman, but he fights like he's been working on a shipyard for 80 years. Like he fights like he put out his cigarette at the shipyard, walked out, and like someone was trying to steal the salmon, and he just beat the brakes off him. This is one of my new favorite fighters, for sure. Steve Garcia, keep an eye on him. Next, we get to the main event. Lemos versus Jandiroba. Amanda Lemos, apparently she has the highest knockdown rate. And of course, you got Laura Sanko talking about, even the men wish they had the knockout rate that Amanda Lemos didn't do. No, they don't, bro. Okay? It's different. It's a different league, okay? Stop, Laura Sanko. We love you, but stop, okay? We get it. We get it. We get it. But Amanda Lemos, here's how the fight went. They jump around, jab around a little bit. Jandiroba would shoot for a takedown. At first, she'd shoot for a takedown, and Lemos would counter with, she'd jump some gillies. They'd have some nice scrambles. I think I have a scramble right here. Super sick scrambles. Jandiroba gets her in a knee bar. Not looking good. Dude, she's really good at jiu-jitsu. And, but yeah, they had these nice scrambles. And then the last scramble ends up with her on her back. Once again, boxing fans. So when someone has your back, it's like if you got a knockout. Yeah. Boxing fans who don't know anything about grappling think the world revolves around two hands. Thinks you can beat everyone in the world with two hands. You idiots. Super, just extremely technical and perfect jiu-jitsu from Jandiroba. They're saying she might fight for the title next. That'd be pretty exciting. Sucks for Lemos because she's been in the UFC for a long time, racked up a lot of wins, fought a lot of girls, and doesn't have a title shot. But yeah, that was the card. I just wanted to make this quick video. It's probably not quick. It's probably like 20 minutes because I got distracted letting out my childhood trauma on the boxing geniuses. Friggin' mad scientist boxing nerds in my comments. But yeah, man, let me get out of here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you like and want to subscribe. This is Flying Squirrel. I'm about to go watch this Jake Paul, Mike Perry crap. All right, peace.